Hello everybody, my name is Oisin Lunny from Barcelona Technology School, and behind camera is my partner Carolina Lisa. You will meet her later on this video. We are right now in Moritz Public. We have been invited in this IoT Stars Barcelona 2016 event, and we will cover it for you. So, if you want to stay updated about how the Internet of Things will impact next year for life, stay with us.
Very happy for me to be here with Oisin Lunny and John Romero again. They just give us a quick review about IoT Stars, and we're gonna go ask some questions. So here we go. And please tell us which is the principal project of Philips is working on in the healthcare industry and how it will impact our society.
Well, that would be the e-alert system. Right. So e-alert is a remote monitoring device that we're using to maintain the uptime of all of our equipment. Uptime would mean that if a system goes down, then patients aren't being cared for. One of the other benefits of it is that the system is taken care of at such a level that it produces good image quality all the time. So it's at a very high level of quality and image.
Thank you. And how do you think digital transformation in the healthcare industry adapts to the population needs? And do you think that users are ready for this?
Oh, absolutely. I think they need it, to be honest with you. I mean, when system fails, then what's going to happen is you have people that are now going to go without health care. You may have a patient that is in critical need of some type of imaging, and that they are going to have to wait because their system is down. So what we're hoping to do in the goal of Philips is zero downtime, meaning that all systems will function no matter what, so that if the patient need is there, then they will get the quality of care that they require.
So the impact in population,
yes,
they will need this technology, but as they need it, maybe they are not, they cannot reach it.
There was a really lovely video that I saw on YouTube on the Philips Healthcare channel, and it was about how the MRI scanners are being adapted with kind of ambient wallpaper, animated wallpaper. Say if there's a child going in to get an MRI scan, it's wonderful. So you can kind of choose, you want like the Finding Nemo, or like underwater, you can choose it's very tranquil, and so they're kind of entertained as they're being scanned. So there's lots of new innovations that Philips Healthcare are putting into their machines to make them more user-friendly, because in this age of we're all always connected all the time, and we have rising standards of expectations for the customer experience. A few years ago, maybe 59% of people would stop working with a company if they had a bad experience. Today, that's more like 89% of people. So there's a trend towards zero tolerance for any bad customer experiences. But I think in healthcare it's very different, because these are machines that will save your life. It is a life and death issue. But I think what Philips are doing in terms of introducing new innovations in technology, like the e-alerts, so there's no downtime, like the wallpapers, like the visuals, it's making it more user-friendly, and it's it's kind of leading the way in terms of the user experience, so it fits with our high expectations of how our digital and real lives will be with technology.
Well, when you think of it, when a patient goes to the hospital, the family goes to the hospital, it's a very disturbing time, very traumatic time. So whatever we can do to make that easier for the family, be it via ambient. One of the ambient systems, actually when you go into the hospital, when the patient checks in, it shows them where to go. So if you go to some of these large hospitals, you get very aggravated because where am I supposed to go to? Well, they actually have systems now that actually show you in what direction you specifically have to go. So it makes it very easy for a patient or their family. And that's really kind of what we're wanting, is we really want to kind of take innovation at Philips to help that population live better, longer.
last forever.
Well, maybe not forever.
So you think people is ready for the impact?
Well, absolutely. I think that people not are ready for the impact, but people need the impact now. It's immediate.
But it's not accessible for everybody.
Well, all right. So part of the accessibility has to do with financial, correct? So some places can't afford certain things, but as a result of like the e-alert, we were able to create a device that was so cost effective that we don't have to sell it to our customers. We can give it to our customers so that they can continue having that uptime on their systems without any additional financial need.
And do you think Barcelona is ready for this impact? And it will be, yes?
Yes, of course.
Say louder, please.
Yes. Well, right now with the devices, we have the devices in India. And this is a very, very large population that need good medical care, and they already have those devices in, so certainly Barcelona should be having it as well.
So thank you so much. If you want to point something else, or
I just wanted to add to what John was saying about Barcelona. I always think of Barcelona as being the mobile world capital. It's really where the mobile technology industry comes together many times every year. And I know so many people have moved here, so many people work in tech companies in Barcelona. I really feel it's becoming a global tech hub. And I'm very excited about what's going to happen in Barcelona for the future with technology.
Very welcome. Thank you so much.